Hey guys, Clashing with Barry here with another Clash of Clans video. And in this video, I'll be kind of talking about the updates and talking about a few troops that got buffed, and maybe it might change new strategies. So as you can see, I have Gowipe trained right here, and I found this base for 14 cups. So let's see what we can do to this base. I'm thinking about coming in from the top here, so let's Earthquake this out. I want to take care of that clan castle early if there is a clan castle. And for Gowipe, if you guys don't know what Gowipe is, you're probably a newer player. But Gowipe is a very classic strategy consisting of golems, wizards, and pekkas. Everything else I threw in there for trophy push, and everything else can be changed to your I don't know, whatever base you're attacking. But as you can see right here, I'm sending everything in at this point. There's only wizards in the clan castle, so I'm not that worried. But honestly, I feel like Gowipe is making a return with P.E.K.K.A.s getting buffed because they no longer take 2 times damage from Teslas. So Teslas now, instead of killing a P.E.K.K.A., it'll leave it at half health since it doesn't do 2 times damage, which is a huge buff to P.E.K.K.A.s, which is a huge buff to P.E.K.K.A.s. So that is going to be kind of game changing. I'm gonna use my king ability right there. Kind of game changing actually, because this is a really good strategy that's very common a long time ago, and it looks like it's still or it's coming back. But now, if I had to choose Gowipe or Gowipe, which consists of golems, valkyries, and P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards, I would probably end up choosing Gowipe. The reason is valkyries can swarm 2 buildings at once, and they're still really powerful. Whatever the update is, valkyries are still going to be insanely strong, and P.E.K.K.A.s can only hit one, and they can get swarmed. And also, it makes and now Gowipe is even more powerful with a P.E.K.K.A. buff. So for go-to strategies, I'm gonna have to give it to Gowipe, the current strategy or the strategy I used to push all the way up to Titans. But this is really fun to mess around with. As you can see, I will be getting that 2-star if I can find one more place to put this archer. Here, I'll just put it there. Yep, there's a 2-star. I'm going to dump everything. So yes, this strategy works. If you guys want to save Dark, it's not as expensive. I can check that with the update. If you guys haven't seen, you can save armies, which is really cool. You can see how much you're spending if you're a farmer, or just saving a bunch of war armies. But that's going to do it for this attack right here. 14 trophies. Obviously not going to get them all. Only going to get 9. But some solid Dark, including that bonus. And yes, so I'm going to show you guys a few replays here. Obviously, defense has been terrible. But I have been messing around. As you can see, a few 1-stars. Very low percentage as well, because I've been taking on Town Hall 10s to see if it works. And apparently, Gowipe can take on Town Hall 10s with multi-target Inferno Towers. So if you have Valkyries trained up, look for and you're willing to attack a Town Hall 10. Not recommended, but if it's a weak Town Hall 10, go for single targeting Infernos because you'll just swarm the base. But if you have P.E.K.K.A.s or Gowipe, I definitely recommend going against the bases that have multi-target because they won't do that much damage to P.E.K.K.A.s. So as you can see here, I'm coming in this base. I decided to attack this base because he had a good amount of trophies available, and he had low level heroes. As you can see right there, level 10. So I used my heal spell early on, and every time you attack a Town Hall 10, always use your heal spell early, just because you can't use it in the core, just so you can get that out of there and make it valuable. But this is why it's such low percentage. You're just going to get to that Town Hall, so if you find a whale, this is a strategy on a Town Hall 10 at least. But I'm going to leave it right there pretty much. I'm just going to let this P.E.K.K.A. die off 4 times speed right here for you guys. Just let everything die off, and I'm going to end it right there. But that was 6 trophies, and just kind of testing it out. Didn't give the guy a shield. I feel bad for that. But here's some more attacks right here. Here's a 2-star for 9 trophies. This is actually a pretty decent base. Obviously, every base you fight up here will almost be maxed or very close to it. But as you can see, you just have to deploy one golem with 4 wizards behind, or 3, depending on how heavy the structures are. And as you can see, I'm going to deploy more over here. Yeah, I deploy 5 to take care of those balloons. And then the third golem will come in the center. And that is very key because you want a full health golem tanking everything. And right there, wall breaker fail. But one of the benefits of doing Gowipe is that the P.E.K.K.A.s are just so strong that they'll just crush through that wall. And that's obviously going to be the difference right here. Lose every wizard. So this is just P.E.K.K.A.s and golems and my king going in that core. I'll place a rage spell right there. Perfect rage spell, clipping all the units, and they're going to stay in it for a long time. As you can see right here, though, is what I'm talking about. They get swarmed by little units, and it definitely stops them. So that's why I think Gowipe is the strategy right now, because you are using P.E.K.K.A.s, or using one P.E.K.K.A., and you are also getting your Valkyries in there to clean up the close structures and the clan castle troops that swarm you. But as you can see, that's going to do it for this raid right here. Didn't even use my extra troops. And right there, 56% and 9 trophies. So that's pretty good. Pretty pleased with that. And let me show you guys one more replay right here. Let's see. Right there. I did lose an attack down there. Don't want to talk about it. I was trying to experiment without earthquakes, and earthquakes are just necessary. I know it's kind of unfortunate always asking your clan for earthquakes, and sometimes they won't give them to you, but unfortunately it is really necessary. You can't push without earthquakes. So right here, as you can see, doing the same strategy, putting 2 golems on the side with 3 wizards, and then placing that third one when everything goes in, because you want that full health golem leading the charge, and everything's going in smoothly. And look when this golem gets hit. He has full health, and that's definitely, there he is. That's definitely going to be very, very helpful in the core. Right here, a lot of splash, so I placed down that heal spell, and then I placed my rage right when all that stuff jumps up. Wizards do actually do a pretty good job of clearing all that splash, or the swarming units, but it's too little too late for this base. As you can see, once you get in the core, right here, this would drill the average P.E.K.K.A. There's 2 Teslas on a P.E.K.K.A, and they're just taking it. So there's the proof right there. I feel like this is one of those buffs that you can actually tell, because normally when a P.E.K.K.A gets locked on by a Tesla, it is game over. And now they can actually put up a huge fight, and on a 1v1 they can easily take down a max Tesla, since it's like an archer tower to him now. So that's a really good buff. I feel like Gowipe is making a return, but I don't think it's taking over Gowipe. So if you use Gowipe, just stick with that strategy. If you want to have some fun, go to this one. If you're just doing war, this does work for war. I did 2 attacks with it. Didn't get 3 stars. Was kind of messing around, but really, really high percentage 2 stars. This is a 2-star strategy, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Very, very common in earlier on in the game, right when I think P.E.K.K.A.s were released. I don't really know. But yes, this is a good strategy. Consistent 2 stars, and it can attack Town Hall 10s, as you saw in that one attack. But I'm just going to speed this up right here so we can get this over with. 58% might be the final on this one. 58% is the final, so that's going to do it for this attack. Really good Dark Elixir, so I'm happy with that, and 6 trophies. So awesome attack all around. And now I'll show you guys the expense compared. So as you can see, the Valkyries cost 103,000 elixir and 2,446 dark, and P.E.K.K.A.s, or Gowipe, only cost 1,971 dark elixir. So you are saving about 500, give or take, dark elixir. So that's a whole golem right there, depending on your golem level. But you are spending more elixir, so it's totally up to you. If you're not that high in trophies, I would definitely go with Gowipe, because the bases won't be maxed. But if you hit masters and going up to champions, I would definitely switch to Gowipe. And this might look like just Govalk, but once you add that P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle, you should be set. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and clash on.